Welcome back in, everyone. I'm very excited to be joined by Ali Abedi, who is a professor of electrical and computer engineering at UMaine. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate your time today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so this is extremely exciting. There is something very, very special happening with UMaine, for UMaine this week. Talk a little bit about what's happening on Friday.
We are very excited to share that we are launching the first small satellite built in Maine to space this end of this week, and that is a very rare situation that we are very excited about.
So this is a UMaine-made satellite that's being launched.
That's correct. University of Maine electrical and computer engineering students build every bit and pieces of the satellite and put it together. So this is the first time that is happening in the state of Maine.
That's huge. I mean, those words are sort of bouncing around in my head right now. UMaine-made satellite being launched into space. That's amazing. Yes. You guys must be very excited.
We are very excited. Yeah. Students especially are very excited, but the reach goes beyond University of Maine. I mean, for the entire state and especially the Maine Space Corporation, this is a big news. The first step to show the Maine-based manufacturing is not just for ships, you know, we can build the stuff for the space as well.
So, and the launch is happening on Friday in California.
Thursday night, actually. Thursday, like early morning, actually, so yeah.
So actually by the time folks are watching this conversation, hopefully the launch will have happened and will have gone well.
That's correct.
All right. Talk a little bit about the process leading up to this, because this satellite is quite literally years in the making. So talk about what went into building this UMaine-made satellite.
So we ran a competition among all the high school and middle schools in Maine in 2019, and asking that, what if you have access to space? What if you had your own satellite? What would you do with it? And we knew the imagination of the kids in middle school and high schools are going to blow us away, and they did. They sent us 12 incredible proposals. They were all great, but some of them were like very futuristic, to say the least. So we selected 3 of them to basically integrate into the satellite, and that's motivated the University of Maine students and faculty to basically submit a proposal to NASA, get the funding. We built the satellite for them so that once we launch the satellite, collect the data, they can do the science they propose, and that makes it very special.
So many layers to this. So now Maine high school students submitted proposals. You picked the proposals and then built the satellite to the specifications of what these high school students proposed. And now they're going to get to come in on the back end once the satellite returns, or sends the data anyway, and now go even further with it. Exactly,
that's correct. So basically the high school kids are the scientists now.
Yeah.
So they define the science mission, of course with the help from their teachers. So we are really happy that in Maine we have incredible teachers that are very passionate about science for the student, and we are the engineers. We build the satellites to collect the data for the scientists. So it's a very interesting collaboration here.
It seems like, and it's a multi-generational collaboration, because now you have high school students collaborating with UMaine students who are now building the satellite. So this really just seems like a way to sort of rope in multiple generations of students into science.
That's correct. This also motivated our undergraduate students at the University of Maine, who were actually not in a good shape in the middle of pandemic. So this was funded right a few months before pandemic. So now imagine the school is closed, everybody's home. So we got this project to get the students excited about. And some students who were undergraduate students work on this one. They graduated, they become graduate students, they completed the project, and most of them except one is now graduated and they all have jobs. So it went all the way through K-12 to the graduate school system.
What does this mean to you as their professor, as sort of the leader, at least on the UMaine end, the building end? What does this mean to you as a scientist and as a teacher to be able to be part of this, or really to spearhead it?
It makes me proud to see that our students can raise to the challenge. We never built a satellite at the University of Maine or in the state of Maine before. So we started this very cold, didn't know what to do, didn't know what to expect. But when you raise the bar, the student will jump over it. So that's the key here, that the students are motivated and passionate about learning and building new stuff. And at the end of the day, if you think about what the high school kids propose and what the engineering students build, it's going to help all of us, because all the missions on this satellite are climate oriented. So we are going to look into the climate, give data to people so everybody can see how things are changing and what we can do to reverse it.
Well, I think the state of Maine, and certainly students in the state of Maine, are going to feel the results of this project for years and years to come. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. We look forward to seeing how everything plays out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think this is very exciting for us. I think the launch is one exciting moment, but the data is going to flow over in the next few months.
Yeah.
That will be very useful for future.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Professor. We so appreciate your time today. Stay tuned for more on this as it develops. For sure, we'll be talking again, I have no doubt. And in the meantime, folks, your full updated forecast is coming. Stay with us.